Well, the poll has ended. The results are in. I know you guys wanted to see a bagel, guys, but there was a discussion had, and everyone involved was like, it's a funny unit. The skills are funny. It really has no place in the actual game. So it was unanimous that we were like, there can't be a bagel geist unit in the game. So actually, interestingly enough, and really cool, is there was 2 units chosen for the winning units. It's the Viking and the Dino de los Muertos. I can't believe that that's the unit that actually won. I thought that was just, you guys really want a dinosaur in the game. I know that's what it really is. But let's read. I don't know how the Viking skills are ridiculous. They're going to have to tune those down. I feel like they're going to have to tune those down a lot, because if they don't, I kind of want them to just release it as is and just him like obliterate entire dungeons by himself, because the skills are pretty ridiculous. We can take a look at the skills. I mean, we're here anyway. Hello everyone. Thank you to all who participated during the Elmon design event. Your votes have decided the final designs. We hope you had fun and that we're able to host something similar again in the future. Both content creators were not made aware of the event being held, and the designs are entirely random and voted on by you. We have a small change. Instead, we'll be choosing 2 winners, one from Jubi, one from J Gigs. These are the votes. We'll take a look at those in a second. While you may be disappointed, Bagelgeist will not be the winning unit, even though it had the most votes. Because, like I said, we had a discussion and it was unanimous. We're like, this can't be in the actual game. As funny as it is, can't be in the actual game. Makes no sense, and it's very out of place. But yeah, we get 2 units. Even better. Let's do a recap of the skills. Here we are. Skills for Dino de los Muertos. Skill 1, Bon Appetit. Bites the enemy, restores health equal to 20% of the damage. Skill 2, Sombrero Spin. Attack all enemies with a Razor Sombrero, inflicting 2 damage over turn for 2 turns each. And Mariachi Mayhem. I should have said more damage. I should have said more continuous damage. Gives everyone an AoE wave clear of dots. Skill 3, Mariachi Mayhems summons Ghost Mariachi in front of all allies. They're going to do the Ghost Mariachi in front. Well, actually, they might. That was one of the stipulations. It's like they might tweak the skills here and there. But Ghost Mariachi in front of the allies who take the damage and disappear. The next instant, each ally would take damage. This is kind of interesting. They could do that. That's reasonable. They could actually do that. And then we have, I'm kind of bummed though. I'm kind of bummed that Papa Pepperoni didn't wind up making it, man. I think that would have been hilarious. That would have been hilarious. Where is the Viking? Yeah, the Viking's just gonna wind up. That's gonna be strong. Skill 1, Runeblade Cleave strikes with a glowing axe infused with cybernetic rune power, applies defense down if the target has shield or immunity, gain 20% attack bar. Echo of the Fallen channels Ancient Warrior Spirits to strike all enemies, applies heal block for 2 turns, damage doubled if only 1 to 2 enemies are hit, recovers HP based on damage dealt. Skill 3, Throne Breaker Protocol. Overclocks cybernetics and slams into the ground with brute force. Damage based on defense and enemy max HP. Removes all buffs from enemies. Grants unkillable to self for 1 turn and shield to all other allies. Based on damage dealt. Passive uncoded resolve. The passive is what makes him crazy. When Viking resists a debuff, defense increases by 50%, stacking up to 9 times. Why 9? That's the first question. Why 9? 450% extra defense is wild. And as soon as something comes in and ignores defense, he's immediately dead. But this, again, I feel like this is going to be really, his defense goes 450% increase, and then he does damage based on that. Aside from ignore defense, this is going to be wild. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to tweak before the units come into the game. Also, there's going to be 5 different elements of them, so very exciting. I don't know when they're actually going to get these out, when they're going to start development and everything, but yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to give you guys the results to the polls. See you as always in the next one.